Isaac Newton, university and library in the district, and universities provide more science. Amazing. Galileo. Actually, a lot of these scientists are all going to get taken because unfortunately the cap on the scientist points has now collapsed below the level of Korea, Congo, and England. So there's nothing I can do. None of these are able for me to get. Oh well, at least we got the one we wanted. I am now taking quite a bit of time to build walls up in all of my cities. Now we've unlocked Renaissance walls. There's no shame in just beelining diplomatic favor and getting as ridiculous an amount as we can. Oh my goodness. Salty Tech, we were going to have words because you actually went for this antiquity site before you went for Great Barrier Reef, but at least you're doing it now. Oh my goodness. I've been waiting so patiently. I'm glad that we finally got round to getting it. Delicate Arch. Plots are 20% cheaper to purchase for any civilization that owns this tile. That's really handy if you want to be, for instance, getting Great Barrier Reef, isn't it? We just picked up that city-state, which is the one that revealed it to me. We're currently getting 18% bonus culture. That, of course, does stack on top of the Nan Madol culture, which is wonderful. Some obscene yields this game. I really have enjoyed it. What's Imhotep going to do next? Yep, that's right. A totally gratuitous Petra. What else are we going to do, eh? Speaking of Petra, was there any reason to build this? No. But at the same time, you could logically argue there wasn't any reason for me not to build this. So really, this was the logical move. Just building it anyway. Also, it looks really cool. And that is the reason we should be doing anything in this game. Steel. Now that is a tech we want to ideally avoid for as long as we can because I have not finished building walls anywhere like I need to right now. We really should be focusing on this quite considerably. Newton says 471 science. That's not enough. 506. Take that instead. Oh, delicious. I did make one ironclad, totally forgetting that, of course, it does take up carbon. So I'm going to keep an eye on my diplomatic favor. If this ever goes to -1 for carbon, I'm going to immediately get rid of it. I'm not even going to take the risk. I thought I would be upgrading to caravels, to be honest with you, and totally misjudged it. But we'll see how this goes. Oh, look, everyone. It's an inspirational site. Now, our great works of writing give us +2 culture and +2 tourism. All of our great works of writing. I don't even have a great work button. Yay! No pressure, but Zaf, this city is desperately trying to remove itself from my empire. I really need you to crack down on this one, please. Thank you. My unique Kupe unit. It's like a ranger, but it can shoot twice. Right. Pretty sure this thing will be useless, but it'll be good fun to use, so we'll give it a go. -1 from carbon emissions penalty. Right. Sorry, Ironclad. We've got to get rid of you. Oh, I have to heal the unit before I can get rid of it. That's annoying. Dear, oh dear. I can't believe my mistake. What a rookie error. Another city, just connecting up all of these little islands. This is now the Falcon. Very lovely little civilization here. With its own reef. Beautiful. Connect up, share the borders, spread them together. That's what we want to see. They really are trying to finish this wonder. The city's got 13.7 loyalty in it. Like, what are you doing? Leave it alone. If it does finish it before me, by the way, I'm going to be both impressed and also incredibly worried by my own empire's capacity for building. Great Admiral that can give me an ironclad. Well, we know already that we don't want the ironclad because of horrible carbon issues. Still good to have the Admiral though. Oh, here we go. The Great Barrier Reef. We have the tile. Improved sea resources gained. +1 gold for any civilization that owns at least one of these tiles. Look at this. 1 more gold on my fishing boats. Yay! It's actually quite a small bonus compared to the science that we're getting from bioluminescence, but still very handy. Oh, what government do we want now? This is a question. I think democracy, because of all of the trade routes to city-states that are allied to us. So in order to get that to work, we need monarchic focus, which means I need to get myself one of these government plaza buildings as quickly as possible. We have no faith. Intelligence might be a plus because we're going to want to spy on people. We've got to be world police, haven't we? And then foreign ministry, I guess we could levy all the city-states. No, we need to be spying on people. Let's do it. Intelligence agency. I know foreign ministry gets me +3 diplomatic favor. I'm already getting +8 from my Renaissance walls and I've only barely started to build them. Trust me, diplomatic favor is not going to be a problem this run. If I lose this run because of a lack of diplomatic favor, something else is going horribly wrong. Just take my word on that. All right, there you go, Mr. Ironclad. Goodbye. Can't be having you. I've already created a whopping 9 CO2. Oh dear. Awful. I will keep cleaning my hands desperately to try and remove this feeling from myself, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to. Another settler. It's a one-tile island. It's a Kupe special. Welcome, Radiatori. It's a quiet place, but it's idyllic. Zaf is actually really struggling to hold on to the city here. My lord, this is trickier than I thought. population loyalty is only just beginning to go below 20. I might have to actually flip my cards around here and do something. Or, heaven forbid, chop down a rainforest, which I'm very reluctant to do. Suffrage! I shall not suffer anymore, because I am democratic. Let's make our trade routes amazing. So, actually, this gives me a bunch of cards that are very useful for me. Limes is good. I was using veterancy. Perhaps that's not the biggest priority for me, but New Deal has got to go in because this hits my biggest cities. Raj and colonial taxes. I think I want Vissel banking in as well for the trade route bonuses. And then on top of that, skyscrapers, because we've got wonder bonuses there. That should take quite a bit of time off. Yep, there we go. Patala Palace is now being finished in 4 turns. Busan has unrest. They finally stuck a governor in. They're making one last push to finishing this wonder. Oh my goodness, if they do it, if they pull that off, I'm going to be furious. Genuinely furious. And Garzagamu was hidden up there the whole time. Oh, this makes me think I really do need to just explore the nooks and crannies of this map. Auckland could be anywhere. It could be absolutely anywhere. We just don't know. Can't take that risk. Imagine the production bonus I'll get if I find Auckland. Not sure it even bears thinking about. Replaceable parts. If I had farms, they would be really good now. But I don't have farms. I just have fish. Okay, sorry Raj. I really did like having you in, but Monarchic Legacy is going to have to go in for now until we sort some stuff out. And we've gone into a new age, which means I've lost all of my science from harbours. I've gone from 500 science to 400. I know. How do I survive? It's barely anything. It's awful. We're just gonna have to cope, aren't we? Do we go here, Sonk Draconas? Now, normally I would say yes to this, but the thing is that my cities grow so quickly. Like, they get to full population in about 5 turns. I actually don't know that that would be worth it. Reform the Queenage would get me a ton more gold. Exodus is useless. Monumentality. Well, I'm getting 1,200 gold per turn. I guess I could just print cities at this point, couldn't I? How much does a settler cost? 1,700 gold. I feel like it's just not worth it. How many cities is too much? We've only got 15 cities. This is so few for me. I've got so much yield. I just really don't feel like I need more, but what am I talking about? Of course I need more. Let's go monumentality. Come on. England has dropped into a dark age, which is really, really handy because now Zaf is loyal again. Oh, I knew it was just a matter of time. Where do I settle? Where's the best place to settle now? I guess just around the world as much as we can, right? All I know is that Callumbilly is probably not the best place to be spawning settlers right now, so I'm sorry, but we're going to move Magnus away from you and send you over to Rad Bickley and send out everything from here. There's a load of locations that we can settle on. We just have to believe. Monarchic Legacy's back in, by the way. 565 favor, 40 per turn. We should get at least 800 more, so we should go into the next Congress with about 1,300 at the very minimum. Who can we steal gold from? Congo. We could steal 300. Ugh, that's not very much. Well, what else would be worth doing? To be honest, I think just counter-spying for now is the best thing for me. Let's test out my unique recon. It can fire once and then twice. It's actually very good. If I had armies of those and I have the ambush promotion, ooh, that might actually be pretty handy. Oh no. We're 2 turns away and Busan has started getting loyalty again. Oh no, is this going to be a last-minute dash? I'll be so miffed if it is. 20 population in Frankincense Battlezord. Oh, we better counter-spy in this city then. Goodness me, another great admiral. That gives me the boost to military science. Starting to build lovely little water park buildings as well. That should stack nicely with the obscene amount of luxuries that the AI is finally improving. I like the stage of the game where they actually bother to put improvements down on their tiles. Makes a difference. When I end the turn, I just want to focus on this area because I just want to point out the Patala Palace for me currently is 1 turn. We're going to test how cheeky the game is feeling today. What's it going to do? Is it going to let me have it? Is the loyalty penalty on this city so extreme that we actually somehow managed to fudge our way through to this wonder? Because apart from a couple of trade routes, I really haven't been bothering to rush it at all. That is ridiculous. We used our own loyalty pressure to shove Patala Palace into the ground and steal it. There's nothing better than doing a wonder when you can see somebody else physically making the wonder within eyeshot. Oh, it's beautiful. There's Patala Palace. Bam. Well, I can't build walls quickly anymore, so veterancy is going to have to go back in, and we get another diplomatic policy. So Raj, I guess then you come again. No, colonial officers? They're both good. I'll put Raj in, but we'll build some more stuff very soon. There we go. Forbidden City. It was 1 turn behind. They were actually actually growing in synergy. I mean, I started shoving trade routes into the other one so it finished quicker, but that's brilliant. Another policy slot in my government. Oh, what are we going to put in there? Well, first of all, we're going to take skyscrapers out because we don't need that anymore. Let's put liberalism in and then retainers. I know stacking up on happiness, very Ursa Ryan thing to do, but if your cities are ecstatic, they make a lot more stuff for you and it's a lot better. Aha, I have another unique unit. I'm buying them because they're actually pretty good, these double shots. Very handy, very strong, level up very quickly. I'm really enjoying them. Surprise! Haha! Die! Nationalism, that's cause, which is exciting because I'm really now starting to look around the map. Everyone's been very well behaved. It's unfortunate. Not a single city-state that I've met has been conquered. I can't see any AI having taken a city from someone else. Nothing to liberate, per se. From Lugdunum, that's possibly about as close to an opportunity as we're going to get. So let's start to make some army. We really need to try and interfere in the world a little bit more. We're far too passive. I mean, the problem is the world police don't need to do anything if everyone behaves themselves, but I'm sure we can get something. Some reason to interfere in everything. That is the way. These unique units are barb killers. They're wonderful, though. I could claim this city, or we could world police it and liberate it immediately. I think that's what we're going to try and do. Let's start making some ridiculously expensive cord unique units and we can go shoot this thing down. This is not an effective use of money at all, but I have so many thousands and I don't know what to do with them. You're going to try and stand against me, are you? No, 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 no. You'll get destroyed very quickly. Saved up quite a few envoys again, so we're going to actually just treat myself to Mexico City. My cities are so far apart. It actually works really, really well for me because my water parks now reach a little further. And we can start to absolutely just try to keep everyone a little happier than they have been so far. AI is starting to be really annoying and steal all my city-states, but given how much AI there are and how many city-states there are, I can't really be too annoyed about that. But I tell you what I can be annoyed about is all of these barbarians coming from this tiny little island. I'm going to shoot you now. Now, the big caveat with this is that this is only ancient walls and city strength of 50 is not the biggest in the world, but let's see how my cores of unique double firing unit deal with this city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's fairly effective. We have a decent peacekeeping force. Yep, that's right. Send units out towards me. That'll very much help your situation here. Ha 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 ha. I mean, I'm liberating it, but it doesn't mean I can't just nab a little bit of science on the way. I think that's just me being polite to myself, you know, treating myself decently. Look, Dunham, have it back, Rome. Don't you be losing it again. Oh, look, they're losing it again. Oh, what a shame. Am I farming diplomatic fever on something? Oh, awful. To be honest, I actually think they will keep that loyal once my pressure disappears, because I liberated the city. I will give no pressure on it anymore, so it's just Korea, and their cities aren't big enough to flip it, so yeah, it's not going to be an endless one for me. Still good fun nonetheless. Rome is being incredibly cheeky. There's a barb camp here, and every time I get close to it, they put a great general, Boudica. It's Boudica, and they sit on it, and I can't get close. I really like that. It's like, leave it alone. We're really enjoying these barbs, and I'm like, fine. Another admiral, another boost, this time to combustion, which I can't get to because steel is very much blocking my way now. I feel like I'm going to need steel to do much of the tech tree, and I'm just avoiding it because my Renaissance walls are still going up. Admittedly, I don't need many of them, but it's still a thing. The city is stable and loyal. Kind of a shame. Never mind, our gang of liberation warriors will retreat for now. We'll find something else to do. There'll be somewhere else for us to meddle, don't you worry about that. We just got to find it. Every time I see a new city-state, I get excited. Alas, it is just Kabul. Does show though, there's still large areas of the map in the middle of continents I haven't really explored yet, so maybe that should be my priority here. Considering the vagueness of the islands and how far everything away is from each other, I'm actually impressed that I built a Colosseum that should be, if I've done this right, in range of, wait for it, 3 whole cities. Oh my goodness. And it's my Pingala city as well. I am a genius. Maybe, probably not. Can I get further? Oh, you see, look, every tech that I'm allowed to do that doesn't involve me getting steel is wonderful. I am running out of options now. Come on. Any city that hasn't got the walls up, you need to go. We own, technically, at the moment, 15 cities, and I have 24 diplomatic favor coming in, which means I've got 12 Renaissance walls going. Here's one being built. There's an ancient wall, and there's another one. So we're pretty close. If we do have to do steel, it's not the worst thing now. I would love it if you could just upgrade a unit partially, only a little bit of the way, because I don't want an infantry unit because I don't want to use oil and use CO2. Although looking at this, okay, no, for a second I was like, I'm not making CO2. Congo is. How very dare you. How very dare you indeed. I'm still very, very faithfully only trading for gold per turn, not gold up front in this game. Have I noticed a difference? Only that things are going a little bit slower. I mean, at the moment I'm getting 350 gold from deals. So I guess I'd be only on about 1400, but I feel like I'd have a lot more gold to use. Then again, I'm not really doing anything with my gold at the moment, so maybe it wouldn't make such a difference. I feel like that's probably a fair thing to say as well. Hang on. That's a 3-city. Oh my goodness, Liberation Army. Away! We're going 3 this city with my unique units and nothing else. So actually, that's a single horsey boy. But apart from that, it's all fine. Look, don't tell me you're stuck on this tile, okay? You did this. I didn't choose to go onto that tile. You sorted it out. Okay, the AI is being really annoying now. I've lost Venice. Venice is one of my key trading states. This is like genuinely where tons and tons. Let me move the camera. Come on, stop moving it. No, stop it. I'm wrestling with the camera here. This is where a load of my trade routes are going. Like way too many of them. So I need that back, and I need it back quickly. How cursed does the Statue of Liberty look before you finish it? I got it to within a turn or two and I'm just leaving it there. It's the usual old trick. Keep an eye on the AI. If it looks like they're building it, obviously then finish it. But otherwise, if you're the only person, just keep it right there and get yourself as close to 16 out of 20 points as you can. Otherwise, the AI will vote down on you. It's way easier to get to 16 than it is to get to 20. Oh, the city is called Setia and it's going to rebel. And by rebel, I mean return to Ethiopia in 4 turns. Quickly. You need to get here quicker, Liberation Army. You're not going quickly enough. I think that looks like divine retribution and punishment against Korea for not picking up Patala Palace. That poor campus, I think, has blown to bits about 500 times. Oh well, not for us to worry about. 100 diplo favor and more importantly, 2 victory points. Oh, ha 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 ha. Yes, we have a monopoly on foreign aid. Is it true that I only give people foreign aid purely for the diplomatic credibility, the street cred that it gives me? Oh, I could not confirm or deny those rumors. No, they're doing it again. Byzantium has actually dropped the Great General on top of the Barb camp. Like, I swear they're doing that deliberately. They've got to be doing that deliberately. So this is interesting. An emergency against Congo failed. What emergency could that have been? I feel like I'm going to do a little bit of snooping around Congo land here, because if there's something that I can rectify afterwards, you better believe I'm interested in it. Mr. Scout, you got to make your way over. Tell me what you see. Is this some sort of like massive inland lake? I think it is. Oh, nope. We can continue tacking without steel. We're now going into nuclear fusion. Cool. It's only 680 AD. I'm sure that's balanced and fine. People like buying all of my stuff. The thing is, I'm not actually using any coal at the moment, so might as well let the rest of the world use it. It's all about image. I'm the one not generating any... Oh, I think I just sold that for 1. Never mind. I'm not generating any carbon. If the world generates carbon, that's not on me. Above 2,000 gold per turn. I'm actually saving it up right now because for once, I'm going to do Big Ben properly and have a big pop of gold. I know. Never did you think you'd see Ursa do something like that. Actually wait and save his gold. Oh, okay. So these are vague votes. I'm not entirely sure about these two. However, we have 1,600 diplomatic favor and we are generating about 1,500 per Congress at the moment. Congresses are every 30 turns and I've got 51 coming in per turn. It seems like a random question, but who is hated by the most people? Now, I've got a pretty positive relationship with people. Trajan, not so much, mostly denounced. I think Trajan is by far the worst. So we are going to vote more grievances on Trajan. And then I'm going to go for culture bombs on myself. I've met more people, so the chances are people are more likely to vote on me. And then how much favor do I want to burn? Quite a bit, to be honest with you. If everyone just votes once on this, then 12 votes should be enough. So I'll put in 12 on each, save 300 for the next Congress. It probably is overkill by some long way, but we can't afford to be stingy on this stuff and then lose it. Well, actually, we can afford to be totally crazy because now I get 100% extra diplomatic favor per turn from starting as a suzerain of a city-state, and I have a lot of city-states. Yes, all come into my glorious empire. So we did vote that one through. People were voting randomly. Everyone voted once. Okay, we could have got with a lot less votes on that, but hey, we've now got 60 coming in per turn. We'll be fine. Osaka. Whoa. Oh, Rome. Rome. Oh, that doesn't look like a very Roman name of a city, does it? Oh, Ursa has been intrigued by this. Ursa is so intrigued that he has started to refer to himself dangerously in the third person, and that can only mean one thing. The Liberation Army will be on its way very soon. Did I unlock planes? I did. Advanced flight and... Oh, we didn't actually go for regular flight. That's locked behind steel, but I think we're on our last wall now. So, all right, well, we've got a project. I'll fly some Liberation bombers in. Steel boosted. That was a great admiral. I wonder, actually, if Tokugawa has bad relations, they do, with Rome. Can I join in on a Liberation War? No. Tokugawa hasn't discovered what that is yet. Liberation War is only here, but Tokugawa is really, really behind on culture. All right, maybe we'll let Tokugawa figure that out, and then we can do a grievanceless war, which just in itself is pretty handy. Setia has only one turn. Unfortunately, we've arrived just a little bit too late. Oh well, we'll do some token damage to the walls. Maybe one day. One day we'll liberate that city. Your pleas did not go unnoticed. I failed you, Setia. I failed you. Huh. Our trader was forced to move because it was stood on a barb camp when it spawned. You don't see that often. It's really funny. Well, we better come and keep it safe. Oh, look, Byzantium's here. Maybe to clear the barb camp themselves. Cheeky. Very cheeky. Oh, this is a good sign. There appears to be a raised city center there. And a city we can liberate. Sanja, oh, it's going to flip. I'm just finding these things too late. Soon. We will have full visibility. Actually, if I can get a satellite into space, that will help considerably. Nuclear fusion. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we can actually run that project because we haven't got the basic Manhattan project. We've skipped over it just a little bit. No matter, we can now unlock steel. And cultural heritage means we've got a few more envoys. Where was Zanzibar? Zanzibar, you get back in here. Actually, if we get Zanzibar and Venice, and we'll put an extra envoy in on Venice, not only will we be happier, we'll also get 15% bonus gold and also more gold from trade routes and more gold from shipyards. So watch this. 2,188 gold goes to 2,606. We've just met Chinguetti. Oh, hello. You're good. You're very fun. All right, well, that's a good find. They want a great admiral. We can do that, but that's a lot of extra faith on my trade routes because we've got a lot of my routes going from very high populated cities. I've never been prouder of myself. Big Ben, economic policy slots, but also 50% of the gold that I have in my treasury has just been boosted, and I think that's going to give me over 10,000 free gold. Not that I've been spending my gold. Yep, look at that. 23,000 goes to 34,000. Amazing. Well, what do I put in? What extra delights does my government even need? Market economy. Let's make these trade routes even better. Oh, I can culture bomb, can't I? Okay. Let's start stealing some tiles from Babylon. 3 envoys. Let's just pop them in. Although saying that, I don't have a majority religion, do I? Is that even going to give me anything? I don't think it will. I think that city-state's going to be totally naff. All right. Maybe we go for somebody that actually gives me good visibility. Someone that might reveal quite a lot of the map for me. Someone like Granada, maybe? Yeah, let's do it. Come on, Auckland. Give me what you can. Show me the world. Granada, you've done a terrible job. What is this? Fine, I will level your army and then I'm just going to put them on auto-explore. Just go find Auckland for me. Professional sports. This is the sort of thing that should, in theory, make us very, very happy. This is normally the range of an aquatic center, but then with Mexico City, it's more like that. Oh, look, actually reaches one more city than I thought it did. Digital democracy. Oh, I think I'm just going to go straight for that. Yeah, why not? Triggers the inspiration for chemistry. That seems like a lot of fun. And bam, chemistry boosted. Done. Who's up next? Oh, it's done the thing again. All right, so Darwin and James Young are going to get siphoned off to people. Luckily, we don't need either of them. Not that we'd even have a choice in the matter. Distributed sovereignty and chemistry all at once. We're upgrading from a regular democracy. No more. We shall be a digital democracy. It's exactly the same, but somehow better. Republican legacy, monarchic legacy, democratic legacy. We've got a lot of legacy cards in this government, to be honest. I'm not saying it's because we can't move on. Sometimes it does feel a little bit like that. Get liberalism in, then we'll get military research and 5-year plan for the science, although I'll actually take rationalism instead. So I'm hoping everyone will be close to ecstatic and 860 science now. Even better. Everyone, let me into your borders. I'm definitely not snooping around looking for trouble. I'm looking for city-states. That's totally different. Auckland? Where are you, Auckland? We're never going to find Auckland. I think we're all quite clear on that point, but I'm just going to pretend pretend that I might. Frankincense Battlezord never sleeps. I have heard of such stories. I didn't think to trust them, but I'm glad I did. Did I just see that right? University 17 science. Oh my lord. I guess because it's being boosted by rationalism. That's an obscene amount of science. 8 science for a campus. Oh my lord. Cardiff. Oh, I saw the industrial city-states for a second and I was like, come on. No, it's Cardiff. All right, well, still finding them. Oh, Inca has Machu Picchu in their capital. It happened. It finally happened. Yay. Okay, combustion, computers into rocketry. That'll be the ultimate thing. That will tell us with great certainty whether or not Auckland exists on this map or if we are just totally going to be at a loss. Now, I like Raj, don't get me right, but collective activism, that is going to give me quite a bit more culture per turn. We're jumping from 1,100 to 1,500, and we can go straight into smart power doctrine. Do I want to do that? Probably no need to. Go for the envoys instead, new future governance. Well, time for flood barriers now. Yay! I do get the feeling that my empire might be fairly susceptible to flooding. Just a subtle hint, that one for me. I'm also starting to levy random weak units from city-states and just putting them on auto-explore. Anything that helps me find Auckland. Anything. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it is. Just wonder. Keep going. Couple of opportunities though. That's Valletta. We've found a city-state in Congo. Now this is really difficult to get to, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh, have I got Corsus Belli now? I do. Ah, right. Now here we go. I want to genuinely try and liberate a city, but I can't do that with Tokugawa because Tokugawa still hasn't figured out the delights and wonders of diplomatic service. Never mind. All right, well, if we can't do it properly, then at least we'll do it for the memes. As we all know, that is the official and best reason for any war, for the memes. And then we're just going to go around and see if anyone else wants in on this good helping of memeage. They do. Well, you want some memes as well, do you? Delicious. Babylon doesn't, though. No memes for Babylon, never mind. Now, I have a tiny army, and it's all basically my unique unit. I have not prepared for this war in the slightest, but it's quite funny to just use my army anyway. I'm going to make Tokugawa do the heavy lifting here, I won't lie. But this is the only city we're going to take, Osaka. I'm going to liberate it, and I'm going to move off. And I might even liberate this city back to Rome once I'm done, just to really confuse them. I'm not evil. I just go in and out of the world, just correcting things as I see it, you know? Oh, that caused me minus 11 favor with everybody there. That's crazy. And this is a good opportunity to try and put ambush on these unique units. Move you forward, give yourselves a good chunk of experience. Oh, if only I had the double experience city-state as a Kabul, that would make this certainly a little bit easier. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy Zersa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Mr. Awesome, Frankincense Battlezord, Sleepy Lab, Bookaluke 79, The Nickerman, Bob Loblaw, Davalex, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Daddy Bear Todd. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!